Is that an áte go dain, agus é site go háirds na handéis.
Má échan tú go géirs na háite na cearta, fecha tú scoilt nó ró.
Now Glade Touch and Fresh has a stylish new design. So you can enjoy instant freshness throughout your home.
Searching for a great autumn break in Ireland? Well, relax. There's loads out there. Right now you can choose from lots of tasty special offers on fun days out and special accommodation offers on romantic evenings in. Plus, superb entertainment and festival action all over the country. Take an autumn break for great days and great value. To plan yours, log on to discoverireland.ie. The fun starts here.
And now at your Toot Toot Drivers World with Traffic Tracks, Fire Station and the Toot Toot Drivers Car Carrier. Toot Toot Drivers from VTech Baby.
My floors always seem to be such a mess. I got tired of sweeping and mopping. Fortunately, Bissell has another way.
The Bissell Steam and Sweep is an easy and effective way to clean. It sweeps up crumbs and debris, whilst the steam kills 99.9% of bacteria. It works on a variety of hard surfaces too. Steam and Sweep from the Bissell Steam Cleaner range. Bissell, experts in home cleaning.
This is Inner Tab 2, the great new way to play and learn. The games are so interactive.
It's cool.
You can film your friends and yourself, even add funny effects. Read ebooks, be creative. Download and watch well-known videos.
Download ebooks, videos, the latest pop music. There's hundreds, count them.
Inner Tab 2 from VTech, a world of learning and fun.
Leanó mi de raiganéis leis an sránó ceolón chlán siad muintir sans, go raibh anachódartha I boblach na Gearmáine a bheith le fiscint ar an glór nocht.
Is is bonnecric na banna borke a gondian doin, cean na chawli ceol tíre is clúchi in éirin. Clanna bhfuil a gud ceol in iad taistil ar fud an dáin, is scapú teachtrach siochána agus agóide ar bhealach. Ceol at a prévia fasta I tradition scéalaíocht na tuaithe. Corú tús leis an turas ceol seo ar irim bheag a mála fear an rian, cúpla míle ó uirchin trá. Síl tuaithe bhíag muintir sands agus iad ag fás níos. Bhí an ceol tradiisianta agus an scéalaíocht a gcónaí tíú le hobar chrua na ferme.
I think my earliest memory of music was having to go to bed early and reluctantly behind the door listening to the sound of my father's fiddle leaking underneath the bedroom door, accompanied by the flicker of an oil lamp.
There was always music around us from as long as I can remember, and of course we assumed that all houses were the same as that.
Itseach má Sean Hishmahori, Hannig na Corshnalig, well, sa cheantar is Jack agus just bhí ihe oscailte olmhór a bhí acu. Scéaltaí, get the crack, get the beer, get the tea.
Bhí an scéaltaí agus an crack a gcónaí a bhaint leis an athair, Mick, the chief. Fear a bhí ionta comporta a gudgeachta agus abalta daoine a chunnealt a gáil agus crack a chunnealt a gáil. Way sin tá ma deanna go bhfuair Colm agus Ben agus Tommy an deis sin le bheith abalta bhuaireann a ró scéaltaí a bhaint lefa a chumú.
Bhí Sean Pamo a Wadney's Cunha. Na an chief bud bafan tí den skyhi. Agus Hanig Shal Seki Sinica freshen, so Fishi Brabble the irony anu. Agus Shan she on Boxacule freshen.
As I was going to Newry, riding on a plough, it's there I met me darling on the mountain high. By broom besoms, by them where they're new, fine heather besoms that there never grew. If she takes a bottle, that's all right with me. If she doesn't touch it, all the more for me. By broom besoms, by them where they're new, fine heather besoms that there never grew.
Both of them were interested in music, and it is one of the reasons why people gathered at our house, I suppose.
Bhí cinneal písa aga handinne, agus fí who sin anu mars cart.
Whatever age you were, you had to sing or recite or play or hit something. And it was a great education. It was a great first step in becoming a performer.
Amanti, being Sean go mean na prashi agol the runchat nat diggin na tishmori ach heg Mick agus Brady and Rodavi agus Chaco agus Hugshid takiacht agus Hugshid hour difa kamai on storas Kjall agus Oran a viaku.
There was a farmer in the west of me yarnum siadi-o, and he had a wife and she wasn't the best, and they called her Morin Maggie-o, Morin Maggie-o, one of Tignam Yarnas. She had 6 cows to milk and tie with me yarnum siadi-o, and she lay in her bed till they all ran dry, and they called her Morin Maggie-o, Morin Maggie-o. Market some eggs to sell when me yarnum-zy-yarnum-zy-yardy-o. She sucked the yolks and she sold the shells, and they called her Morin Maggie-o, Morin Maggie-o, one of Tignam Yarna. She churned the milk in the old man's boot when me yarnum-zy-yarnum-zy-yardy-o, and she made the butter with the tongues and crook, and they called her Morin Maggie-o, Morin Maggie-o, one of Tignam Yarna.
Hannig should ó fréwacha traditionta hí Sean Kjall traditionta ag na Tishmori agus rinn an clan sin a gcónaí cinnte ach hasí séan go lua in a sail a comú waran.
Gcónaí being spurred my hip went like gachrodí an winter sands agus glac shades and inspired sin agus bhí siad a géirí tafarí anide agus de mar hegam ní ró letra has ar base a teach go ach bhí ginneadúir de chóirte ag an cuasaí marhealar na bó a bhlá agus bhfuil de an teannachas tafadú an cearní na rinneú an céad tafadú a stay leis na bethi héan nó a stay in san wahan céarna leis na bethi.
And in the background now and again you could hear from a cow, and worse sounds than that too be times.
Chuidí an tafad bonúsach seach lá gáil a rai agus an chéad chearnín dá gaid folk from the Mourns a hafadú sa bhlín 1968 ar Lipid Outlet Records a bhí loníthe mellfirste. Bhí turas ceol an teaghlaí tosíthe, bhí si de sinna a halaí áitiúla agus a dtí tavernear fud a chundaí an dúin. A cé go ró aineortha meas an phobal áitiúil mar grúpa ceol commasach, ní ró se rinseach a slí bethe winse san cheol. Obair na ferme agus idechas an príomh ábhar mhuartha bhí achas na léith sin. Ach bhí deis iontach le teach de mealach.
I remember we were working at hay in the field, and we had a newspaper that had been wrapped around a bottle of milk for the tea. And in the newspaper there was an advertisement for a ballad competition in Dublin. And we looked at each other and we decided to go.
Instant cheer seo in sna seascadé nó sna seachtadé, bhí commartas talanniu go fáile an ahan cearn den tír, agus sin an dóid gonneachaí ceoltarí a bheith mar an phobal.
We entered that and we won that. And the first prize was to go and play in New York for 3 weeks. And we were invited to play, along with many other musicians, in Carnegie Hall.
Ag an fointe sin de chláán óg as sé chun daon dún le go an non ganua éireach le golamón ceáil ar cheantar na hardain is mór sa chathair sin, beidir ar dóin an tam sin. Caithí gonneaithí sin a bhí marthú agus caithí gur chuig muintir sans an tam sin fásta na féidireachtaí a bhí an leis an cheol seo go raibh lucht éisteachta, lucht féchanna as a ggóir, a géirí éisteach leis na scéalta socu, a géirí éisteach leis an taichí a bhí acu san ar an cheol, leis an seanatha socu a ghlach a thug siad lá heag an ardan sin.
Hat sin ceol an grúpa go mór le muintir Verica. Tír a ró sim mhór an I geol na hhéir na gcónaí.
We got to hear then about music that was going on in Germany, and this would have been like the very early 70s. We went out there then on a tour in 1973, did the first trip out there. That was kind of the steps whereby we headed off into a bigger world.
Bhí ceol traditions na hhéireann a líonú an olúis choilteara sa ghearmán, sa tréimh sin níon dara chogaí dónda.
Dúsid na Nazis na Hairan traditionte, more kinneal propaganda.
So after the war, a lot of that music wasn't sung at all because they had become associated with Nazism.
Nor hannig na clan Sands, the Furies, the Dubliners, le Iran Suganne, the Nadini Germana Toghala, agus sílam het séad an ngráis an melody agus an na Hairan féin.
Ba sa tréimhse seo a hosí báil den teaghlaí a gculann lec leis na faiban na politiúla a bhí tiitme amach sa bhaile, tre bhean an órán. In idirg seachtas sa trí, dírí le thóran a bháin dá gcuid, All the Little Children, fannacht war charta na ceol idir na Gearmáine ar fá sé seachtaine.
Little children hiding in the shadows, waiting for the changing of the day, watching for a break between the showers when they can come out and start to play. And we're singing of the times when the sun will always shine and armored cars and tanks will fade away. People will be won and the fighting will be done, and all the little children they can play. It seems a cure is better than prevention. If not, then Dr. John would have no pay, and all the kings and queens would have no pensions if all the little children they did play. But we're singing of the times when the sun will always shine and armored cars and tanks will fade away. People will be won and the fighting will be done, and all the little children they can play. I don't suppose a man will stop his struggling if he's lying with his back upon the ground. It's only when every man is standing that peace and justice can be found. And we're singing of the times when the sun will always shine and armored cars and tanks will fade away. People will be won and the fighting will be done, and all the little children they can play. And we're singing of the times when the sun will always shine and armored cars and tanks will fade away. People will be won and the fighting will be done, and all the little children they can play.
Bhí sim mhór ag muintir na Gearmáine ag geol na Sands, agus bhain siad cáil amach sa tír sin. Ach, in 1975, bliain in a réise siad 3 album agus iad máir a réime, Úl Trágáid an Teaghlach.
My brother Eugene was the one next to me in age, so we were very good pals. He played the the mandolin, the banjo, and the bazooka. And he made it talk. He's just one of those people that, as soon as the instrument got into his hands, it was just magic.
Deirtar fa Dino Gurbashin and Dana is Kjolwara, Dan Clan Shinum Gunyaru and Clan Heen Shin, Goharia O Heave Kjol Erlisha, Eshin and Dana is Clati August is Comasi, Erna Kjol Erlisha.
He developed all sorts of techniques for playing, tunes, reels of jigs, and also rhythms and basses going at the same time on the same instrument. He was just really coming into his own at that time.
In Yedi Vivehe Shenham's Logo Club a Hamburg, Jimmy Eugene no Dino Murviahner, a rai leis hen chayin chéadwala ella a cham cuairt ceol. Ach, Mariue a dashma boher a valach.
I wrote a song about him, but it took me a long time to write it. You'll never grow old, but you'll always be growing. In our hearts and our minds, in the home you left behind. You'll never know pain, nor the anguish of aging. You'll always be young and beautiful.
Tarag an erachtas, le TG Cahar. Be nuach TG Cahar a lor mainly in letter tannin. Skleip agus spree, bill o step ravile se do yeg. Be shabanam currently riada a ekal bill TG Car stad TV. An shin kamut sul sheer na boik frenzy. Le fail se erachtas ravile se do yeg. TG Cahar e calura, erachtas na sauna.
We're going on a rocket trip, and we like sandwiches with this bread and with this bread. Did you just blast off?
Searching for a great autumn break in Ireland? Well, relax. There's loads out there. Right now, you can choose from lots of tasty special offers on fun days out and special accommodation offers on romantic evenings in. Plus, superb entertainment and festival action all over the country. Take an autumn break for great days and great value. To plan yours, log on to discoverireland.ie. The fun starts here.
The Cash and Carry Kitchens clearance sale is now on. Great kitchens, great bedrooms, great value. Up to 50% off selected items with incredible savings on designer kitchens and bedrooms. Offer available for a limited time only, and when it's gone, it's gone. Call into our showrooms nationwide or visit cashandcarrykitchens.ie.
In a house fire, visibility is zero. Thick smoke blinds and disorientates. You can no longer find a way through your own home. If you're going to have a chance, you must have an escape plan. Make sure everyone in the house knows it. And never, ever go back in. No exceptions.
My hair's strength, it's all about the color.
Excellence Creme from L'Oreal Paris. Our triple care color. Rich, healthy looking. Hair feels stronger, protected, conditioned.
And gray's gone.
Excellence triple care color from L'Oreal. Feel the strength of your color.
We're worth it.
Sa tréimhse in éabáis Dino, Dylan chuid eile den grúpa na bhaile. Bhí grim docht dúirc ag na triblóidí ar thuaisgurt éireann ag an am, agus níor tháinig rian, áit dúchas na sands, slán ón aréigean ach an irid.
There's a kind of a suspicion grew up between people, and we kept on doing the things we did and helping each other in the fields and so on at the time of the sowing and the harvest. But you could see the subtle kind of push that kept people apart.
Protestant and Catholic people were not talking. They were talking about the weather, of course, but they weren't talking about you know what. Colin, my brother, wrote a great song about that. Whatever you say nothing.
And you all know who I'm speaking of when I mention you know who. And if you know who could hear me now,
you know what he'd do. So if you don't see me again, you'll know why I'm away. But if anyone asks you where I've gone, here's what you must say. Whatever you say nothing when you speak about you know what. For if you know who should hear you, you know what you'll get. They'll take you off to you know where, for you wouldn't know how long. So for you know who's sick, don't let anyone hear you singing this song. Well, that's enough about so-and-so, not to mention such and such. I'd better end my song now, I've already said too much. For the less you say and the less you hear, the less you'll go astray. And the less you think and the less you do, the more you'll hear them say. Whatever you say nothing when you speak about you know what. For if you know who should hear you, you know what you'll get. They'll take you off to you know where, for you wouldn't know how long. So for you know who's sick, don't let anyone hear you singing this song. So for you know who's sick, don't let anyone hear you singing this song.
Tommy is mó is daithe a bhfuil clú idirnáisiúnta aige ón na hórán a chumse fa na trobladí agus fan dearcú a bhí agus an na trobladí sin. Ceanneal da gúch agus dearcú neamhsplach a bhí a gcónaí ag Tommy. Bhí sé gang na trobladí an san dóid chur siad isteach an gráhhaitear an san tír. Go háirithe an san mhór mór there were roses.
My song for you this evening, it's not to make you sad, not for adding to the sorrows of this troubled northern land. But lately I've been thinking, and it just won't leave my mind, to tell you of two friends one time who were both good friends of mine. Alan Bell from Benef, he lived just across the fields, a great man for the music and the dancing and the reels. O'Malley came from South Armagh to court young Alice Fair, and we'd often meet on the Ryan Road, and the laughter filled the air. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of the people ran together.
Harú bariach daoine a géirí a machchan a chur isteach an uan an a gnám sin fan na rudaí a harda. Gan a bheith tío bhhain nó a tío eile, just Dan Tommy agus dang sé an agus scríú sé fan rud. Pacifist bhhaid.
Tá sé sin go mór a bhaim roiine fud an dain mhór. Mín tá dúisina idirnáisiúnta buaiteach leis an nórán sin. Achas dóigh limsal de spéisiúil fad faoi nórán sin, gúil sé eistrí go 8 deanga fad. Agus creide nó ná creid, tá sé mar chud gon syllabus béarla sna meánscalaní go dtíon lá tainneháin sa ngearamáin.
So my song for you this evening, it's not to make you sad, not for adding to the sorrows of this troubled northern land. But lately I've been thinking, and it just won't leave my mind, to tell you of two friends one time who were both good friends of mine. I don't know where the moral is, or where the song should end, but I wonder just how many wars are fought between good friends, and those that give the orders are not the ones to die. It's Ben and O'Malley and the likes of you and I. There were roses, roses, there were roses.
Bhí sé mar aim ag Tommy a gcónaí, cócht an cheáil a úsáid le daoine a aontú go háirithe dúsgurt na hÉireann. Nuair bhí muile gainte na chointas on an chéasta, rinne Tommy a dhíthil takeíocht agus spreagú a thuirt don na polytóirí gach íireacht a dhéanú le heachtar réiteach.
Nuair bhí na cantin ar siúil ag na foragníomh parlamente Emil Farston Tamsin agus Coin Dún Yen Gesta a phlé, so le réontaí rudidir bé, ghlach sesin daltaí scola ón dá phobal an seo le chéile agus thuir sé iad am an ceáil taobh muid in na foragníomh.
The image of that going into people's houses, give people confidence. And that is a very special moment.
Níor bheith Tommy amháin a bhí treo a ghuiirt héin mar cheoltóir, ach tá tafid deanta ag gach báil den chláán ar a doras éanaach ceol héin.
And they're all pretty valid documents, I suppose, of how we felt at different times and what we were writing and what was going on, what we felt was important to write about.
Anion go naithnítar iad mar óránithe éanacha, is minic a hagann siad a ráis le chéile le senim fí bhráid na cluinne.
The tradition and the music that we play is elastic. It'll stretch quite a bit, but generally pulls you back where you started, which is somewhere pretty deep in your soul.
Current sé an lucht fécanna ar a gompert ar a suamhneas go bhfuil buil Charlie ar ardan le chéile. Go hairithe a bhíonn siad mar bhíonn an chlán héin nó na buil héin compertach le na chéile, bhíonn an crack a gcónaí níos fearr in ammané siocr an uirid sin aithne a bheith acu ar a chéile. Agus sa chas seo gur sin go ddéirch an scéal mar a bheith. Ceolann muintir sans le chéile go fáil ag ágadtí éagsúile agus bíon lucharathú hac le chéile ar éiste ardan agus is daiche na sean lethe a chur hantásaí ar réiste agus beocht a thuisteach an sna leiche sin a réiste agus na hórain na sean órain nach chum cheáil sin an tam sin a cheáil a réist.
This is a great time for us because not too often all the kids are together. Maybe you come up and join us for a few. Is Maya there, Niamh?
Hosí ceol winter sands in a deolach héin, hart fan chinny nó man ibre na ferme. Agus is ó glún go dlúin a tá tradition sacr sin bonithe. Ní iontas ar bí mar sin bhfuil an chéad dlúin eile a teachtar an cheol ar an bhealach céine, ó bhéal go béal, cos tealaí agus óna muintir.
Tá ceolaigh a han ceann duna sean fáistí. Now, ní úsaidir a han ceann acu an ceol, but tá sé an.
Is minic a scapan báil tealaí sna ceir a háide, agus is anna bheith an grúpa ceol le chéile níos fuidir na coppla bliain. Ach tá na sands ar an mhór le chéile le 10 bliain inis, agus gach cumar an scéal gur mar seo leanaí siad.
Sílam go muinonn sé leis an ceinial daoine atá antu, gur daoine aonanta fleithúil iad, má bhíonn tú sa coideachta socu, bíonn tú a géirí fannacht in san coideachta sin ar waithe leis na scéalta, ar waithe leis an cardas a aon tú fásta. Ní ga aithne waithe bheith agat ar muintir sans nig dóilm leis an cardas sin a wathú.
Is daoine granúréad. Bíonn tusa ina sí a ggéisteach le ag gaiire. So nuair bíonn tusa mar sin ag buinsealt as céideachta daoine is ceann fast stoppaí tú.
John Joe, it's getting very late and the morning comes early. Goodbye, John Joe, it's time I was home in my bed.